guys, it's She. I'm back today with another video. So, ouch. Oh, that hurts. I want to tell you guys about my trip to Tulum, Mexico. Y'all don't understand. Like, that was my first time being on a plane for that long, okay, and that many planes. And I was scared to fly. And I would just say, like, as far as flying, it still makes me a bit nervous, but I have found that just taking melatonin, like, really just calms my nerves. And I was able to get on like 2 flights to Cancun and then like an hour and a half car drive to Tulum from there. You probably see on social media that everybody is going to Tulum, and at first I was just like, why is everybody going there? But when I went there myself, I understand completely why everyone's going there, because it is just such a phenomenal place to be. Like, in fact, like, I was like, man, it's got me thinking, like, maybe I might take my little stock market money that I'm making from Dogecoin and all my other cryptocurrencies and just move to another country, because y'all, it was just, Tulum was just beautiful. Like, the prices of everything are cheap. You know, me and my friend went out to dinner and we had like, both had a meal and drinks and other stuff for like 280 pesos. And I'm gonna just say it like this because I don't have my phone to convert it, but like 1,000 pesos is $50. So think about how much 200 and blah 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 pesos is. Okay, so first thing is, like, when you convert your money from US dollars to pesos, your money goes so much further, so you're able to like just have more experiences. Now the massage, we got this fantastic massage on the beach. They didn't take pesos, they only took US dollars, okay? But it was 80 US dollars, but it was an hour and it was just phenomenal. Like, you could just smell the water, and they had some kind of peaceful music on. The lady takes her hands and it has lavender and she's like giving you some aromatherapy. And like, y'all, I remember just going to sleep, and I got a holistic massage, so it was for your mind, your body, your energy, everything. And like, I remember getting off that table like, no, please, I just want to lay back down. Like, it was just fabulous. Like, just being naked, getting massaged, like in a hut that's open and you can see the beach. Like, oh, it was amazing. So I definitely, and I don't remember the name of the spa, unfortunately, but I do know that it was at the Container Hotel. So if you look up like the Container Hotel in Tulum, you will see like that there's a spa there, and yeah. So that was amazing. Guys, there's so many wonderful places to take pictures. So you have all of these natural like sculptures, and everything is just wood and lush tropical plants and just like exquisitely natural, okay? And then the people are so nice. Like, the guys just like take your hand and like kiss on you and just call you beautiful. And you know, all the men there are just so romantic. And I know it's part of like, you know, the hospitality the hospitality industry. So I'm sure they're only doing these things because they want to make large tips and make their guests feel welcome. But it's just such a beautiful feeling. Like, and I've taken Spanish since middle school up through my 2nd year in college, and my freaking Spanish is horrible. Like, mi español es muy poquito. So it's like, I remember little teeny things. Like, I remember little teeny words, so I was able to kind of like get my way through, you know. But a lot of people there do speak English, a lot of people don't. So it definitely will help you to know like a little teeny bit of Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo estás? That means how are you? You know, mi nombre es, that means my name is. Like, and then you need to know like things about like directions, and you need to know cuánto es, that means how much is this, you know? You need to know that, because a lot of times when you go into the gift shops, a lot of the things in the gift shops don't have prices, you know? They're completely open to haggling. So you have to definitely like just know enough Spanish to kind of get you by, so that you don't get somebody that's going to take advantage of you. And I do feel like there were times, I told my friend I wanted to drive around Tulum, and she was just like, hell no. Which I was like, you know, you might be right. Maybe we shouldn't drive. Y'all, they drive so crazy over there. Okay, they just drive fast. They tailgate. There's barely any lights. or stop signs. Okay, so people like on scooters will just cut off a truck, a car, or whatever. It's wild, but I still think that I could drive it because I live in a military town. So there's people around here that just drive crazy anyway because everyone's from different places. But it's a little, man, like I wish we would have got a car because we spent a lot of money on taxis. And the reason why we spent money on taxis is because we stayed at the Straybone Hotel in Tulum, which is a gorgeous hotel. It's absolutely lush and tropical and beautiful, but it's away from downtown and it's away from the beach. It's only about maybe a 10-minute ride from downtown, so it's not bad at all, and about 20 minutes from the beach. But if you don't have a car, you're going to be paying for taxis, and if you don't speak good English, you're going to get jacked over, okay? So there's two things. Know enough English so that when you get in the taxi you can ask cuánto es, how much is this, to get to there, and that way they can tell you a price up front, because once they take you there, I mean, you just owe whatever it is they say it is. And we noticed that the price fluctuated a lot, especially when you have a woman taxi driver and you're a woman, or you know, I don't know if it was a woman or because we were American, but the most expensive rides we had were about 600 and 650 pesos. And sometimes those rides were like the same time of day. They would be so much more cheaper. So I really feel like the women taxi drivers will do that to other women. Like we didn't have problems with men doing that to us at all. Like the men always gave us very fair prices, and they were also very, very nice. The taxi drivers will give you a card, so if you can stick with the same taxi driver, I find that they give you a good rate as long as you're tipping them well. And definitely tip, because we found out that a lot of those workers only make about $10 a day, like $10 US a day. Make sure you stick with the same taxi driver, that way they're giving you that good rate, you know. Now the beach clubs, what we discovered is that there's many luxury beach clubs in the hotel zone. And so what you will want to do is like just figure out what exactly you want your beach experience to be like, because if you stay at one of the luxury hotels, like for a beach pass, it's $50 during the week for all of them. So you pay $50, it gives you access to their pool. Some of them include drinks, some whatever. We went to the Hip Hotel like 2 days out of our trip because the waiters were just so friendly, and the environment was just so nice, and it's free. Like literally all you have to do is just open up a tab. There's no minimums. So that was really, really nice. Now the food, I do feel like it was a bit on the pricier side of things, but they give you large portions. So me and my friend were able to just pretty much order like a small, like just a meal each and share it because there was just so much food. Now I would say the drinks there were a bit watered down. Like the first day we just drank and I felt like we never got drunk. And so when we went back the next time, we were like, we don't want drinks because your drinks were too watered down. So they apologized and they gave us like the strongest drinks ever. Like I was like wobbling getting off the beach, okay? Like so I would say my experience there, I really, really enjoyed it. And I feel like wherever you go in Tulum, if you take the time and become a bit personal with the staff, like maybe tell them something about yourself, just, you know, be open and friendly and nice and have great conversation, they're gonna look out for you, okay? Especially if they feel you're a good, genuine person. Like real recognize real. So I feel like once we started being more open, even with the cab drivers, with the hotel people, with whoever, they gave us more, okay? So definitely go there and be open. I'm just a very trusting person in general anyway, like, so, you know, sometimes to a fault, but for the most part, I recognize genuine people when I see them. And so that was just like, you know, just getting to know people. It definitely led to us having more fun. I definitely recommend you guys, if you don't want to get a car, to do what we did, because you're going to need transportation from the airport to Tulum, which I mentioned in the beginning of this video that Tulum is about an hour and a half away from the Cancun airport. And so when you come out of the airport, there's going to be people everywhere asking you for rides. I'm talking about hundreds of people walking up to you like, you need a ride, you need a ride, you need a ride, you need a ride, you need a ride. So it's not a problem finding transportation to Tulum. They're literally everywhere. But we pre-booked a shuttle from Tulum to the Cancun airport, and it cost about $180, and that was for round trip. So 3 hours worth of transportation, and it also included a free cenotes tour, which is about a $20 value. And we went to Posada Puma, and it's basically where they have cenotes, which are underwater caves, and they have zip lining. And then they also have, and I need to leave them a review on TripAdvisor because they asked me to, and they were so wonderful to us. I'm going to. So it included the cenotes part, but each one of those, the zip lining, the ATVs, and the cenotes were $20 each. So cenotes, they include that, so it's a $20 incentive included with your shuttle. So that's how we went to that particular eco park, and it was just amazing. Like, we zip lined through the canopy of the trees, which was like beautiful, and then we rode ATVs, and I was a little teeny bit scared because like the ATV was like because there's such big potholes like in the jungle, okay? And then the cenotes were just beautiful, and I did hit my head like on the rocks because I tried to stand up too quickly, and the rock just, oh my god, it hurt so bad. But other than that, it was beautiful. And there they have two cenotes, and one of them is like where you can like swing or jump off the rocks into the water. And guys, it's just an amazing experience. So definitely book the shuttle and take advantage of the complimentary tour because it includes transportation. We did have to catch a shuttle to like a 7-Eleven. Yes, they have one 7-Eleven in Tulum, and it's not like ours, I will say that. So you definitely want to take advantage of that because I felt like it was a lot of transportation included because the cenotes was probably about an hour. It was in Playa del Carmen, so it's about an hour away from where we're staying, and they included transportation to get there. Otherwise, we would have had to pay for that. So, well worth it. 100% worth it. Another thing I wanted to mention is definitely eat some of the local cuisine, okay? I felt completely safe in Tulum. I will say that when we went to the downtown area and kind of walking around, like they have like street food. You can eat like fruits and people selling street tacos. That was some of the best food ever that we had. And then also we ate at a local restaurant, and that's where we got the tacos so freaking cheap. But there's a lot of people that walk around offering you drugs, okay? Like every 5 seconds somebody's coming up to you. Do you want drugs? Do you want cocaine, weed? And on the beach they were offering us weed brownies. That's another thing I want to say. When you're at the beach club, there's gonna be people walking up to you selling you stuff right and left, and they got us the first day because we literally bought almost everything that came over to us. And in the downtown area is no different. You have these tiny little kids that are so cute that are going to walk up to you and ask you to buy like trinkets and souvenirs, and are going to say they're hungry. They all say the same thing. And like I ended up buying this one little girl some food because I just felt so bad for her. And like the street taco guy was like laughing because he probably like, oh, she gets people like this every day all day, but how can you say no to cute little kids like saying they're hungry, like, so that's something to be mindful of. It's just like people are going to come up to you and offer you all types of things, and you really just got to be prepared to say no or pick and choose what you want to buy. Tulum is just such a beautiful, amazing, magical experience. It's bohemian, it's tropical, it's hot there, but it's not like East Coast humidity at all. It's hot, but it's not unbearably hot. It's like something in the air is always cool and beautiful. There's lots of nightlife. There's lots of nature things too. There's lots of restaurants to eat at. Our first night, I think we went to a place called La Brasa. I forget. We went to La Brasa, I think, and I'm gonna find it and insert it into this video. Beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous. It's like open restaurant. There's little cute stray dogs that come in. They don't bother you. They just come in like looking for food and want to be loved. And then the food there was just phenomenal. Okay, so we ate there our first night. Then we also went to Chambio Grill House. You have to go there. It's at Taboo, okay? And I guess at nighttime they have these parties at Taboo and day parties and stuff. So it's right next to Taboo. We asked we had noticed on Google, everything was saying that it closed around 11. But when we got down there, everything was still pretty much open. We didn't get down there until about 12. The Chambo Grill House, y'all, it is amazing. Like, it's like a party while you're eating your food, and it's a luxury experience. So definitely save your pesos, because we had lamb. It was no expensive than anywhere else. The lamb was about $50, and then the wine was probably about like $15 a glass or something. So just imagine like a 5-star restaurant. That's what it's like. But the presentation of everything was amazing. They were playing My Neck, My Back. Which you can see like all the conservative people just like, oh my god. And I felt a little like that. But then they played like Joanna, Joanna. And then this waiter came over and got me and tried to make me give him a lap dance. And that is so not me, but it's like I wanted to do it because I was on vacation, but my dress was so short. I was like, and I didn't have on any panties, which is typical for me. But I was just like, nah, I can't be out here like with my stuff showing. So I ended up just like laughing and going back to my seat, and I felt so lame. But y'all, it's like a straight up turn up. They have like the bottle things going, and like the DJ's music is pumping. It's just amazing. And then I'm trying to think, where else did we eat that was pretty cool? I don't know, we ate at a few places, and like all of them were amazing, but those were like my 2 favorite experiences with food. The Straybone Hotel, I definitely recommend it for you if you're on a budget and want to stay somewhere beautiful. The only part I hated is that the pool closed at 10, and so, you know, after 10 o'clock, like, what is there to do? Because there's not anything to do there on site besides, like, you know, you can sit on your patio or watch TV in your room and stuff. But, you know, it would be nice for the pool to stay open a little bit later. But I get why it's not, because the hotel is very small. So I guess if someone's in the pool late at night, it would keep guests up. But yeah, that's just something I think they should consider extending, because people are on vacation. What else? Oh, but we paid $86 a night. Y'all, when y'all see pictures of this hotel, it's beautiful. It's tropical. It's like a jungle in the middle of it with the pool, and it's just beautiful, okay? Very clean, very safe. Around the hotel, there's like other like places popping up, and there's even like a little pizzeria about a block down, so if you wanted to get something to eat, you can. And then they also have a delivery app where people can bring you food like late at night and stuff. We didn't take advantage of that, but yeah, we pretty much tried to like stay out to about 11 or 12. We didn't go to any clubs or parties, but in the downtown area, we found lots of little cafes that actually played music. So if you were like, didn't want to go back to your room, there's lots of little cafes and stuff that stay open late. Now, as far as a COVID test, like, you don't need a COVID test getting into Mexico, but you do need one getting out. And I'm not gonna lie, like, we didn't wear our mask like that. But you gotta think, Tulum, most of the activities are outdoors, so you typically wouldn't wear a mask like if you're doing outdoor activities at home either. So, but I was like, God, I hope I didn't get COVID from somebody, because you literally can't leave the country without a negative COVID test. I just want to say, like, I don't know, the guy didn't say this, but I think it was kind of implied. But there was this one testing place that we went to where the guy was kind of like, you know, our prices are more than everybody else, but you're gonna get home. So I don't know what that means, but you know, anyway, we went to a different testing place. The COVID test was only $25, and the results came back within an hour, and we did that the day before our trip. So, and we didn't have to wait in the line long at all, and they took American dollars only. So, you know, it all worked out. Nobody got COVID or anything, but I know when I got home, this damn pollen attacked me, you know, and it's making my eyes water every 5 seconds, and I'm so stuffy. I've been literally wiping my car down, my house, trying to eliminate the pollen from my home because it's so overwhelming. And I don't know if it was because I was in Mexico and there is no pollen or what, but guys, overall, I can say I really enjoyed my trip. I cannot wait to travel again. You guys really don't understand. Like, that trip just really changed my life, and it just made me feel like I don't even, like, part of me doesn't want to even live in America anymore. I want to go live somewhere else so that the flights are cheaper to get to other places. And then also just because, you know, like, just converting American dollars to pesos and seeing how far they went, I was just like, oh my God, like, if I could live somewhere else with this same money, I would literally be balling, okay? Like, So anyway, I'm working that into my plans. Hopefully we'll see. But anyway, I hope that you guys really enjoy my review about Tulum. If you're considering traveling there, girl, do it. The only thing I'm mad about is that I didn't get pictures in front of the Ojoa Hotel, which is where that tree lady is. And I wanted to go to Pablo Escobar's mansion, and there's a few other things, but there's just literally so much to do in Tulum. You can't do everything in one trip. So I'm really looking forward to going back, hopefully for my birthday or for the summer. You know, we'll see. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't, because I will be posting my vlog of the trip. See ya. Bye.